Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. This is going to be my first video in quite a while, if I recall. I can't remember what my last video was, but recently I've been feeling pretty passionate about this game because it is very fun, and by that I mean I've sunk about 50 hours into it in the last week or so, you can kind of tell that I've been rather engaged in it. So I'm going to be starting a new series on this game, which is basically explaining to you guys the quickest and most efficient ways to start things in this game, because I know that there's been a lot of YouTube influence from specifically higher YouTubers who have been playing this game, and I've noticed that some of the things that they've been doing haven't necessarily been the most efficient ways of playing the game. And today I'm going to teach you one of the methods that I do to basically start the ball rolling, start the game going, because I have made a lot of worlds on this game thus far. And it's basically, you need to find a good world for you to start on. So obviously if you have a good world, you're going to start quicker, you're going to start refining your materials quicker, you're going to start automating things quicker, and that's basically how this game goes. And then you can get the rocket silo in the end, and blah blah blah. So, first thing you want to look at is your map generator. Now, you want to kind of decide if you're working vanilla here, because basically what a problem can be in this game is the richness with the certain types of ores and stuff like that. So what I normally do, I normally leave the size of the ores to about medium. Then I don't feel like I'm cheating too much. I mean, there is no cheating. It's just basically, if you're making the size of them bigger, I feel like they're much easier to find, and you don't get this cool automated system with like trains and stuff taking deposits. But yeah, skip the boring stuff. Looking at richness today, which is basically how much of a material you'll get from a one block space. So if I have, say, a one block of coal, I will get more from that block of coal, if that makes sense. So there'll be more ore concentrated in an area rather than having it set to normal. So it looks like we've been given a pretty crappy world here, but just for presentation purposes, I'm going to give it a restart and try and find a good world, because you should always do this really if you get plonked in a rubbish world. And oh, hey, this looks pretty good. So, as you see, when you first start, you're given a burner mining drill and a stone furnace. So what you want to do, you want to place down your burner mining drill, you want to create your iron axe. You want to preferably place down your burner mining drill initially on some coal. So you can just dig up some coal and then whack that in there. Have it mine a bit of coal. And you want to look at the materials in another burning mining drill. So as you can see, the total raw is 5 stone and 9 iron plates. So we're good with stone. Let's have a look on the map. Where's the stone? Okay, we found some stone. As you see there. Good. We're actually in quite a good area here. So, actually, they didn't mine any coal, so I probably should have put in more, but I was too busy blathering away, which is not good, because we need to get everything done. Come on. Oh, actually, no, I'm being a pleb. There was no output. I was being stupid. Ignore that. There was no output. As you can see, there's a little arrow just above the burner mining drill that you should be looking at, because that is your output arrow, and that is where all the material will go. So as you can see, that's slowly going into my inventory as I hold F next to it. So I'll let that go for a little bit until we have enough coal. I'd say 10 is about good. Cool. Now we can take that, pick that up, run straight over here to the iron, whack it down. Now, a lot of people don't really understand that you can just pop a furnace right on the output and it will go straight into it. So I'm going to take some coal, right there and there. It's just a quicker way of doing it instead of having this kind of like burner to grabber to furnace system that I see a lot. So that's just a way of doing that there. And we're just going to get some iron plates from that, because we are going to make some more burner mining drills. Now you can see we've run out of stone, so what I'm going to do while that is doing that, I'm just going to hit some stone, get a bit of that. And basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be making enough burner mining drills so we can kind of get enough materials to get some electricity. Because we're not going to want burner mining drills forever, because they're a bit rubbish. And yeah, they're just really inefficient. You have to keep on feeding them coal, and no one really likes that because it's a bit boring. And this whole game is about efficiency and automation, so that is what we're going to do. So we've got 20 iron plates here, and we can actually make 2 burner mining drills, which is exactly what I wanted, because I'm going to show you a little method over here that is very useful for getting coal. So if you place one burner mining drill opposite another burner mining drill, as you can see, both the inputs are going into each other. I actually haven't got any coal, so I'm going to just pick some up there, whack that into that one. These will feed each other now, so they will feed each other coal, and it'll be an infinite loop. And it will slowly store up here, so you can just take the coal out, which is pretty useful actually, because this is basically an infinite coal machine, which is very useful because you're going to need coal at the start of the game, obviously. So yeah, to feed your burner mining drills that you'll be getting your initial ingredients with. So as you can see, we've got some more iron from this furnace here. A lot of people don't know that you can just hold down control and left click to instantly take things out of machines and such. It's just a quicker way of doing it. So if you have a furnace system and you just want to take some materials out really quickly, you can just do that. My burner mining drill has run out of coal, so I'm just going to put that in, and I will show you how these burner mining drills are doing. And as you can see, I got 18 coal from that, which is pretty decent, and these are just going to continuously go in a loop. Now what you do have to look out for, which I'll be explaining in a later video, is these little red blips on the map, as you can see. They are, if you've been playing this game long enough, you'll know that they are the enemies, and they are absolutely horrible because they attack your shit, and it's quite frankly very annoying, unless you're on peaceful mode, but no, where's the fun in that? Yes, they are very annoying, and they are going to be a problem, which I will be covering at a later date in how to defeat them very easily and not be bothered with them. So, what I've basically been doing there is getting enough materials to get more burner mining drills and some furnaces. So I've actually been pretty lucky here, and there is a copper deposit right next to all my other crap. Oh, whoops, I put that down in the wrong place. There we go, it's on the output, and then I'm just going to split this coal stack that I have here, and then that will be making some copper for me. So our next step is we're going to be making some boilers and a steam engine. Now generally you want to go for the idea that 3 boilers occupy 1 steam engine, and that's basically the most efficient way of doing it, and it's the way I like doing it. I'm not really sure if there's a more efficient way of boiler production, but I believe it's 3 boilers to 1 steam engine. I haven't really checked on the wiki, but it seems to maximize its electricity output, so I don't think you're going to need more. And I will be demonstrating a system with that in a moment once I actually have enough stuff. Now, what am I running low on currently? Currently don't have stone. Oh, excuse me. Basically, what you want to be doing is just continuously mining stone. That's what you want to be doing, while these furnaces and burner mining drills are basically doing their thing. So I'm just gonna hit this while everything's doing everything. So there we go. And I think we have enough. Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3. We're going to create 1 steam engine there. That's just going to make itself. And this has actually run out of coal. So I'm going to just top these bad boys up. Take the iron plates out. Run over here. As you can see, these are still going because obviously they are infinite. And I've got tons of coal from that. As you can see, 50. That's pretty good. Right. Fly by, take some of those. Let's go down here to our copper. Good. How's our coal looking? I'm just going to put some in there. And put some in there. Good. Alright. So we have a boiler. And that was pretty quick to get a boiler, I believe. I'm sure there's a quicker way, but this is just my way of doing it. It's pretty quick. And I'm just going to do that. So, as you can see, I've made an offshore pump. If you played the tutorial, you'll know all about this and how to do it. So, oh, whoops, placing it down in the wrong place. So there we go. That's your basic boiler system. If you played the tutorial, you will know this. If not, did I just say that it was 3 boilers for steam engine? I can't remember, but yes, that is basically how you do it. So to get this boiler up and running, we're obviously going to need to connect it to an electric mining drill, and I actually have just enough. So we are just going to make one of those, and some small electric poles, because those are going to be what carries the electricity to our electric mining drill. Excuse me. So, because I can't show you entirely in this video, I'm going to show you a brief explanation of the system that I'm going to be doing here. So if you hold down left click and walk, you're going to evenly space out your pylons. And then I'm just going to hook that up to the electricity. Not the most beautiful thing in the world, but hey, what can you do? I'm just going to make a transport belt just so that the output goes onto that. So that's your basic boiler setup. That's a pretty quick way of getting a boiler. And I think that's about it for this episode. So yeah, there we go. That is a quick way to get electricity and basically get the ball rolling for your game. In the next episode, I will show you, what will I show you? Probably the most efficient way of creating a supply line. So expect that video to come soon. I will elaborate from this world and create an example system. So I'll catch you in the next episode of this Factorio series. I will see you then. Thanks for watching.